Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
What's up, everybody? If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jerry and you're watching Life with Jerry. I'm with the gang, I'm with the squad. What you thinking? Before we get into this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, share. Follow me on all my social medias. Everything is always down below in my description box. And without further ado, let's get into this video. As you guys can see by that title and that thumbnail, I'm going to be doing a video on things I wish I knew before I started YouTube. I feel like if I knew some of these things that I'm about to tell y'all, I would be so much further and I wouldn't have made some of the mistakes I made along the way. Although mistakes are really good to make because you can learn and you gain experience from your mistakes and you gain more knowledge and you just kind of get your foot more in the door. Like, you know what I mean? You just kind of get more established when you make more your own mistakes. You know what I mean? You kind of know what to do, what not to do, and things like that. But at the same time, mistakes sometimes can hold you back a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm going to be giving you guys my tips, the things that I wish I knew before I started my YouTube channel. My channel has had its ups and its downs and its ups and its downs. I done grinded to the top. I blew up. I did the wrong things when I blew up. So my channel kind of went back downhill, basically. I lost my engagement, I lost my momentum, etc. And I kind of just wish I knew what I knew now back then, because then I wouldn't be kind of grinding to get back to the top, grinding to get back where I was in views and engagement, etc. But at the same time, I feel like me going through what I went through to get to where I'm at now built character and built a lot for myself and built a lot for my experience with YouTube. So that way when I do get back to where I was and I do blow back up and I do get back to that status, I know how to keep it and I'm way more humble about it, if that makes sense. So I am grateful for my experience. I'm grateful for my ups and my downs. I'm grateful for the fall. I'm grateful for me getting humbled, etc. So I'm going to give y'all my tips so y'all don't fall like I did. Okay? I have a whole list of stuff in my phone to go through with you guys. It shouldn't take too long. Hopefully I do have somewhere to be. I don't know why I be thinking about doing sit down videos and I be doing sit down videos when I got shit to do. But we're here now, so we're gonna get through it and we're gonna do it, okay? So the first thing, and if I do keep looking down, it's because I have my notes here. So yeah, the first thing I wish I knew, which I kind of got accustomed to very quickly, but I wish I knew ahead of time, is planning out your content. If you plan out your content, oh my gosh, you will be 10 times better. Like if you plan your content month to month, baby, you will have no worries. Literally, like you could be in school, you could have a full-time job, you could have a busy schedule. If you plan your content out a month in advance at the very least, you are going to be chef's kiss. You're going to come out with the best quality content, the best content ever, because you planned it. You know what you're doing, you know what's dropping when, you know this, you know that. Just to give y'all a little shameless plug, I do have a digital planner that I do sell on my website. I do sell digital products. Everything will be linked down below if you do want to get into digital planning and stuff. Sometimes that's easier. I found that was easier for me to start doing is digital planning. So if you plan digitally, if you have iPad, even on your phone, go grab my planner, my social media planner. It's very affordable, very cheap. Just go check it out. But we ain't gonna talk about my digital products. That's not what this video is about. Anyways, if you plan your content ahead of time, baby, you will be so much more prepared, so much more better. You would not feel so rushed, like your upload day is tomorrow and you have nothing filmed. Now you got to figure out what you want to film. No, if you sit there at the end of each month and plan for the next month, baby, YouTube will be a breeze. And I'm not kidding. I started doing that this year, really. I never really used to plan my content like that. I kind of just winged everything, but it worked for me. But it stopped working for me, especially when I got a full-time job. Now that I'm a mother, etc. I have to plan. I have to plan. I have to plan. I have to plan. So planning has become the biggest thing I've ever done and the greatest thing I've ever done. So I really do recommend you plan out your content, whichever way works for you. You can use your notes app. You can use a digital planner. You can use a pen and paper. Whatever works for you, plan out your content for real. Pre-filming and pre-editing is very beneficial. I say that because when you're not doing YouTube full time and you have other obligations, it helps you establish a routine. Like, baby, listen, let me tell you what I mean by pre-filming and pre-editing. So how I'm filming right now, y'all probably won't see this video for another 2-3 weeks, but I know that this is gonna drop so-and-so date. I know that I have this video already filmed. I have that video already filmed. So you pre-film, like in one sitting, if you have the time, film 3 videos. If you want to change your outfits, change your outfits. If you want to wear the same outfit, wear the same outfit. Film 2 to 3 videos in one sitting, especially if you have a job, it's your off day, you have nothing better to do, film 2 to 3 videos, maybe more. Then on your free time, when you're not doing nothing, edit those videos, get them scheduled. Even if they're not dropping this week, maybe they're dropping next week, maybe they're dropping a month from now. Edit them, schedule them, get the thumbnail, do your tags. That way you don't have to worry about it. And then your next day off, you have time to film more. And then when you're free again, you have time to edit more. And that's how you rack up content, you get stuff scheduled, and you kind of just build this routine for your channel and for yourself to where now you're consistent without having to break your back and without having to burn out, because you're doing it in a time frame that works for you. You're not doing it last minute. You're not rushing. You're sitting down. You're taking your time. You know you have this amount of time to do this. You're going to film this. You know tomorrow you have this amount of time to edit this. You're going to edit that, schedule it, etc. Pre-film, pre-edit will be your savior, no cap. You got to understand mixed reviews, mixed reactions, mixed views. People have their opinions. People have what they like, what they don't like. It has nothing to do with you. You're going to get mixed views, mixed reactions. You may post a try on haul today that does amazing. Then you may post a vlog that doesn't do so well. Maybe people like watching you try on clothes, and you're more of a fashion type of content creator that they gravitate towards too, more than a vlogger. And I'm sorry if you guys hear stuff in the background. My house is hectic right now. But maybe you're more of a fashion person than a vlogger, and people gravitate more towards your fashion content than your vlog content. That does not mean that you have to niche down if you don't want to. It just means that these people like this content more than this content, but you have to find a way to make them either like this content or find a way to find the people that like this content, push this content to the people that want to see that content, so that way you can get that. You know what I mean? You may have a vlog that blows up on your channel and then you post a hair review and it gets nothing, nada. People don't want to see that, and that's okay. You're just seeing what your subscribers like, what they don't like. And if you like posting it, keep posting it. Somebody's gonna see it and like it eventually. And also still post what is doing well, because you want to keep feeding the content that people like, you know what I mean? But it's okay to mix and match your content, in my opinion. The biggest thing I want y'all to know is you don't need expensive equipment to start out your YouTube channel whatsoever. I started my channel out with my phone and natural lighting, but I would recommend getting a ring light at the very least if you can, especially if you can't do natural lighting. Right now I'm using natural lighting. I'm in my baby's room. It's just working out for me. I just also don't have the energy and the time to set up my filming equipment, but I do recommend getting lighting. It will make your content go from 0 to 100 real quick. You can use your phone, edit. You can use your phone on the 4K setting if I'm not mistaken. Use your back camera when you record on your phone. Don't use your front camera. The content will still be immaculate. I used my phone for a very long time. One thing I will say about the phone that I don't see a lot of people give tips on, when you're editing, the phone volume is a lot lower than your camera volume. So I would recommend upping the volume when you edit, so that way your video is not hella low when people are watching on a TV, for example. Like, I watch a lot of people videos. Some people record on their phone. Quality is great, but then the sound is really low. I would recommend when you're editing to up the sound level, so that way when people are watching on different devices, it's not really low. They don't have to, even if you're on the highest volume, they still can't hear you. Turn the volume up when you're editing, like higher. Edit your volume to be higher, basically, if you are using your phone. But you don't need expensive equipment to start. You can start right now today on your phone. Set up some books to stand up your stuff. Make sure you record sideways on 4K, and when you edit, make sure you turn your volume up so people can hear you. Simple. This is the biggest thing I wish I knew when I started, baby, especially when it happened to me. If you blow up off of a trend, do not only post that trend. You want to keep substance on your channel. You want to keep yourself out of a box. In case this trend dies down, you don't want to end up in such of a box that when you post other content, it literally flops every single time. You want to make sure you give yourself the opportunity to have substance within your content. So you post the trending videos that you're blowing up on, but post other stuff too, so that way people will gravitate to that early on and you're already pushing that content. So when that trend does die down, you're still doing good with your other content. I wish I knew that. That is what I'm going through on my channel right now. This is why I could speak so heavily to it, and I really hope y'all listen to me on this one, because I've experienced it. I'm going through it right now. I blew up off of worst review videos. If you know, you know. I probably am one of the faces of that trend, for real. I literally, my channel went crazy off those videos. And I just loved how well they were doing, to the point where all I posted was worse reviews. That is the worst mistake I've ever made. I should have been posting other content. I love filming other content, but I got so caught up in, okay, this content is doing great, let me just push this content. I should have posted other stuff as well, so that way I have substance within my videos and within my channel. So when that trend died down, y'all would be watching other stuff, instead of now I'm struggling and trying to push my other content and trying to get y'all to watch that. And now it's going to take me some time to build that engagement and build that fan base and build that back up the way I built it with the trending videos. So that is what I should have did, and I hope that y'all listen to my advice and y'all do that, because y'all don't want to end up like me with over 100,000 subscribers getting 300 to 500 views, maybe 1,000. There's nothing wrong with it, but it can be very, 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 very discouraging and just ugh. But it's a very humbling experience, and it builds character, in my opinion. And I just know that my time is coming back, and when it comes back, I'm hitting the ground tenfold, even more, because I know I have the experience, I have the, like, I'm just more grateful now. Like, I'm just more it's just up from here now. But take my advice, please. And you just also just simply don't want to put yourself in a box, you know what I mean? Don't pressure yourself to have a niche. You don't have to niche down. I know that when you guys watch these videos, everybody says, oh, get a niche, niche down, niche down. If you want to do fashion and strictly fashion. If you want to vlog, do vlogs and strictly vlog. I don't feel like you have to do that. Do what makes you happy. Yes, think of a niche that you want to make a good amount of your content around, but if you want to make other content, baby, do it. You never know what is going to blow up, what is going to take. You never know what is your calling if you don't try and if you don't set out to do something else. That's how I feel about it. I don't feel like you have to niche down. Yes, you can have a fashion YouTube, you can have a vlogging channel, but you can have a vlogging channel that is based upon vlogs, but you still do other stuff, and your people know that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't feel like niching down makes or breaks you. So if you don't want to, don't feel pressured to. Promote your content, promote your content, promote your content. Do not be scared. Do not be scared. Who cares what people say? Don't feel discouraged. People, when I first started, I was scared to promote my content. I was scared to post it. People was making fun of me. People was doing all type of stuff. And now people want to, those same people want to collab with me, work with me, etc. Post your content. Utilize your social medias. You don't have to be annoying about it, DMing people all the time, etc., etc. But post on your story. Make reels. Make TikToks. Do those things. Promote yourself. Be your #1 fan. And I would say utilize Facebook groups. Facebook groups are really good for promoting your content. Just don't get sucked in the sub for sub era of Facebook groups. Do not do sub for sub. Please don't. Please don't do it. Do not do it. -10 out of 10 would recommend. Don't do it. But promote your content. Don't spam people in their DMs and stuff. Don't be annoying about it. But promote your content. If you want to post it 50 times on your story, post it 50 times on your story. Just not 50 times in people's DMs. You know what I mean? But promote your content. Be creative about how you promote it. Make a reel. Make this. Do that. You know what I mean? Do a behind the scenes of you shooting your video and post that as a reel. Do something, but promote your content. Promote, promote, promote. Do not be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Be very careful when you're collaborating with people. Not everybody has good intentions, and just make sure the collaboration makes sense. Like, I've dealt with some YouTubers where it's like, damn, I wish I never worked with you. You set me back more than you helped me go forward. Not only did you set me back, now I got beef with this person, that person, you, this. Like, it just was unnecessary. Collab with genuine people. Make sure it makes sense. Like, you don't want to be having 100K and you're sitting here collabing with somebody with 1 million. I'm not saying that that's a bad collab because they have a lot more than you, but at the same time, it may not generate. It may not be the best collab. You want to make sure it makes sense. Like, maybe if you have 50K, collab with somebody with 50K to 65K, 75K, something like that. You know what I mean? Somewhere within the same range and the same type of fan base, same type of content, unless you're trying to branch off into a different niche, you know, things like that. Just make sure it makes sense. Make sure it benefits both parties. Make sure it doesn't just benefit you or it doesn't just benefit them. You know what I mean? Sometimes with more subscribers and you having less, it can only benefit them and not you per se. So just make sure that it makes sense. It benefits you. If they got more and you got less and it's going to benefit both of y'all, do it. You know what I mean? But like, just be smart about your collabs. Like, it's nothing against collabs, but these YouTube streets ain't what they used to be. It's crazy out here, for real. Do not do a Q&A for your first YouTube video. If you're watching this, trying to figure out what you want to do for your first YouTube video, how you want to start, etc., etc., don't do a Q&A. And not to be rude, but nobody knows you, so nobody's going to care about your questions and your answers. And I say that to say because I did a freaking Q&A when I started years ago, and I don't know why I freaking did that. Nobody gave a fuck. Honestly, truly, like, it's not gonna do good. You can do like a vlog, you can do like a hair video, you can do a try on haul, you can do just something that still kind of introduces you, but not in a way where people have to kind of care about you and what you have to say. A Q&A is good once you've established yourself. People are starting to ask about you, wanting to know certain things about you. Then you do a Q&A because now you have people interested. They want to know about you. They want to know these things. Then you can do it. But for right now, when you're first starting, don't even do it. Unless you already have a fan base that you're converting onto your YouTube channel, and you know what I mean, you have these subscribers from a different platform, etc., and they want to know about you, then yes, you can do a Q&A in that aspect. But if you're coming from nothing, it's your first channel, starting from zero, a Q&A is probably not the best first video. You could also maybe do like a trending video. That might get you out there too. Be consistent, but remember it's okay to take breaks. Like, I don't feel like I really have to explain that. Like, if you have to take a break, take a break. Mental health is serious. YouTube can become draining. YouTube can become a lot. Take your breaks. But this is why also pre-filming and pre-editing comes in handy, because you may film so many videos where you have these gaps where you can take breaks. I don't know. I've had times like that where I filmed for 2 weeks straight, edited, I got 2 to 3 weeks worth of content already uploaded, scheduled. I ain't got to film for about a week or two. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, just take your breaks. Like, they're important. You do not want to burn yourself out, for real. Because then when YouTube starts feeling like a job, it doesn't become fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. And you want it to continue to be fun. We all usually get into YouTube. We're doing this because it's fun. We like it. It's something we're passionate about. Nobody's going to really... Yeah, people do YouTube for the money, but they fall off quick because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of mental. So if you don't really love it and have a passion for it, you're not going to make it regardless. You're not going to keep going regardless. So take your breaks. For real. YouTube is a marathon, not a race. Some people blow up today, some people blow up in a year. Some people take 3 to 4 years. Some people take 10. It's a marathon. It's not a race. You're not going to blow up the moment you start. You're not going to blow up a month from now. You may not blow up a year from now. But if it's something you're passionate about, you love it, you want to keep doing it, keep going. It took me a year or 2 years to blow up on my channel. I think something like that. I'm not sure. It took me a while though. But I was consistently growing steadily. But it wasn't where I wanted to be, and then one day it just happened. So stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Like, if I'm being honest, things don't always come easy for everybody, and some of us gotta play the long game. And that's okay. Like, if you truly have a passion for this, just remain consistent, have your plan, stay on track. Your time is gonna come. I promise you it's coming. No cap. And if it comes, hold it with 2 hands and be humble about it, because as quick as it came, it could get snatched away. No cap. Quality over quantity. When I first started, I was thinking quantity. I need to post 3 to 5 times a week, 7 times a week if I can. No, baby. Because of those 7 uploads, of those 5 uploads, how much was quality? A lot was probably rushed. A lot was just, okay, I need to get this out. I need to do this. If I get 2 posts a week and they're the best videos of my life, that is good for me. You know what I mean? You want to be consistent, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you don't want to just drop anything, and you don't want to just drop BS. You don't want to just drop a video where your lighting is piss poor because you have to get this video out. You know what I mean? Like, you want to put that time and effort into it, and if that means you have to prolong your drops a little bit more, then you have to do it. Like, honestly, taking your time is okay. You don't always have to post 5 times a week. 2 to 3 times is still cool. And especially for me, with the content I make now, my weekly vlogs, that's not something I could just hurry up and do. I have to film for a week straight and then edit and then post it. You know what I mean? Daily vlogs, couple days in my life. The content I make now is not something I could just hurry up and do. So quality over quantity is a good thing, in my opinion. And I've noticed that people, when you have quality, you have substance. Trial and error is okay. Shit happens, baby. You could be this niche today and it don't work out. And now you this other niche and that blows. You know what I mean? Shit happens. Like, for me, I blew up. I did amazing. I did my big one, my biggest one on my channel. I got almost 5 million views. I was getting millions and millions and millions of views on these videos. And the problem was, I didn't post other stuff with substance. So when that trend died down, my channel died down. And that was my trial and error. And that's okay. Shit happened. It is what it is. I lived and I learned from my mistake. And when my time comes again, I know how to do it differently. And I know how to keep that momentum and keep my status. You know what I mean? I had to experience what I experienced to know what I know now. So when it comes again and it's my time again, I know how to hold it with 2 hands, not just one. Last but not least, have fun with it. Like, seriously. Have fun. I wrote here, let me show y'all what I wrote. The moment it feels like nothing but work, you'll damn near quit and won't enjoy it anymore. Have fun. Don't place too many expectations or too much pressure on yourself. You don't want to burn out. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's so easy to get lost and caught up in this YouTube world, in these YouTube streets, and lose yourself, lose your channel, lose your content, lose what you started for, lose your purpose. Like, just have fun. Don't think too much about it. Don't think too hard about it. Do you, be you. It's very oversaturated on this app, for sure. But at the end of the day, what makes you you is your content, how you film this video. Yeah, everybody is doing 24 hours this, 24 challenges that, 20 versus 1, this vlog, that vlog, this try-on haul, that try-on haul. But what makes everybody different is them. How their personality is, how they talk, how they try to close on, how they edit, how they do this, how they do that, how they... Yeah, have your personality, do you. It's saturated, but what makes it less saturated is your personality. You as a person, your content, what you posting, how you doing it. You know what I mean? So do what you do and be you and just have fun. Have fun. Okay? And if y'all want a part 2, let me know, because there's so much more I could have said. But like I said, I do got somewhere to be. Can't be here all day, but I want to get this content for y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed, though. Nonetheless, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I love you so much, dear gang. If you want a part 2, let me know. If you made it to this point and you're still not subscribed, what we doing? And look up with my twin, we be vibing. Join the list gang on the tube. Anyways, I'll see y'all in my next video. Let me leave you on a quick positive note. Future face, not people. Bye.
Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting